Yo, I think my mic is working. Maybe. Yo, why does my description says this? Okay, let's see. Okay, that is not my stream title. Okay, let's see. All right. All right. Let's try this. Let's see. Uh, Let me make sure my mic is working because I haven't streamed in a while. I'm gonna check. Check, check, checkity check. All right. I hear myself. Let's go. Okay. Um, how do I? Yo, I haven't been live in forever. I forgot how to freaking do this. Um, how do I go to my? That's okay. Yeah, let's do that. All right, let's start. I have no idea what I'm getting into. I saw gameplay. I mean, not gameplay. I saw the trailer for it. So yeah, yeah, yeah. We all know all this stuff. By continuing, yeah, yes, yes. Okay, just the brightness until the M is very visible. Wait, is that the upside down M? Oh, that M. Okay, it's barely visible right now. Alright, let's go to options. I wanna turn on no. Let's turn on subtitles. Subtitles are on English, large, normal. Subtitles background. I don't think we need the background subtitles, maybe not. I mean I can change it. Um I cut the music down a little bit. It's like that. Uh yeah, let's do that. Controls, sensitivity. What's the camera? How to play. I guess it tells you that when as soon as you get in game. So let's do this. Oh shoot, what I do? I didn't mean to press that. Oops. Oops. How do I go back? We ain't looking at the credits yet. That was not the end of the game, guys. Alright. Yo, I have no idea what I'm getting into. I'm usually bad at freaking decision-making games. I make the worst decisions. So maybe this will be different.
Skies are finally clearing up after a light rain fell most of the afternoon. The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us. Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. I'm your host, Carrie Hammond.
Yeah.
Coming up after a short break, mental health expert Dr. Rick will discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting.
Yeah, let's play some tunes. I might get copyrighted for this, but it's okay. I didn't see an option for muting copyrighted music. Ooh.
Does the well go down that low? Let me breathe and I'll let you go.
Hey, you gonna be at the wake tonight, right? Oh, I guess not.
I felt around for something.
I don't think I will be at the wake.
I'm playing along in my ear. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive.
Yeah, that was a very eventful opening, right, guys? I love that opening. I mean, apparently he's supposed to be going to a wake, and I don't think he's going. Maybe not. Or this could be where he's heading to.
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here.
Alright. So that's pussy right in, okay. Wait, can I go
This
his?
place was always one for decisions.
Ready what that say?
Somewhere for things to fall apart.
What did it say? Restoration sign. The company.
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
The company made sure we knew how generous they were. Okay. This is like a beautiful beautiful place. No littering. That's the second sign. I guess a lot of people litter here.
Came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
Oh, Misbehave, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. I'm alive. Yes, barely. I mean, they've been working me to death, but other than that, yeah, I'm alive. Warning sign. Because a sign protects better than 30 railings.
Cliff face would be a giveaway.
The sensitivity is not that bad. What's this? Emergency phone?
I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
Directly connected to the emergency line. I think I have one of those. I think there's a park. A park has that one of those. We have a
These
hiking
trails
trail.
were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone.
Oh, we're in West Virginia? That's cool. You was wondering what happened to me? Yeah, just been, you know, working, and then sleeping, working, sleeping. Haven't been able to do anything, haven't been able to play anything until today. West Virginia scenic mountain forests are home to deer, flying squirrels, red foxes, field mice, rabbits, and cave bats, among other animals. Bobcats, wild boars, and even black bears have been seen all over the state. Even very remote farmsteads have occasionally sighted the eastern cougar, Puma concolor, on the prowl. Hunting rules. When hunting, carry with you any and all required permits and licenses. Do not hunt while under the influence of alcohol. That's, okay. Hunting is forbidden between half an hour after sunset and half an hour before sunrise. Okay. Cool. No hiking
A
sign.
lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it.
Trail closed 3 years ago due to landslide. That sucks. Food locker. Keep hikers and hunter sales from bears.
I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it.
This is
I
beautiful.
love looking at Basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective. Until that day.
Hey, what day? What happened? Uh-oh. What's happening?
Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind?
Oh, this is his mind. Okay.
Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
Ooh, this look very futuristic. Your notification was on and saw my name pop up. You're like, what? Is this the only alpha? Yeah. What did I say? Optical shot angles. Oh. Yeah. I requested today off and tomorrow off. Because I am tired. Well, not too tired, but you know, just exhausted. Oh, I'm supposed to be picking these.
You know I think that. It's just... people around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
I heard you, Anna. But no, I wasn't listening.
I'm scared I'm gonna fall off.
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces.
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others. Even in me.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
Oh, it's a Pac-Man game.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
So I can click on the memories to replay them. I'm guessing.
Come on, Anna, look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna,
Ooh.
you really need to see this.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it. Sam, what are you doing?
I'm trying to be romantic.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
I mean,
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing? You look like I
aww.
just ran over your grandma. Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
Well, that was kind of a messed up moment, but if she
You weren't
don't,
happy. She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
oh, so he's late for the. You know what I'm guessing? Please, I mean, press to read new journal entry. I decided to take a walk on the promontory before Nick's funeral. I thought I wasn't ready to face Basswood again, but the past is already pulling me back in. My memories are so vivid, it's as if I've never left. So the guy that's funeral he's going to, his name's Nick. Time for you to go on PS4 and play some games. Just want to stop by to see you. Alright, much love to you too, Miss Lily. I hope you're having fun playing. Thank you for stopping by again. Okay, so it tells these characters. Okay, Anna, the one that got away. Would my whole life be different had she said yes? Seeing her again, that's going to be hard. Yet part of me is looking forward to it. The rest of me wants to turn around and leave now. Turn around and leave now. Okay, Minto, nothing. Nick. Nick's been my friend since we were kids. My only friend. I ghosted him 2 years ago when I left Basswood, and now he's ghosted me by being dead. Oh shoot, and that's kind of dark. Samuel Sam Higgs. I left Basswood 2 years ago to run away from a job. At a small-time newspaper, a town full of angry people, and a failed relationship. I didn't glance back. Now I'm going home to attend my best friend's funeral. What could be more fun than facing all your past mistakes at your friend's gravesite, right? Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh, that's a cliff. I don't need to go there.
I missed the funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again. Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult.
I'm about to make my first
At
decision.
least, you don't have to do it alone.
Oh, that's like a nice town. Yeah, I like that opening. Are you still coming? I really hope you can make the wake. It'll be at...
Lost the signal. Some things never change.
What do you got found here? You got a Google Pixel? They're like a Google Pixel. Looks like my phone, actually. Well, well, well. I just earned a trophy way back home. So he went back on memory lane for about, that was like 5 or 6 hours. That's crazy. Miners Haven parking lot. Joan Bug Waldron, Nick's daughter. Can't imagine what she's going through. Aww.
Yuli, you actually came.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
Oh, she drives? Oh, it's at my car.
So,
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Look, Joan, I messed up.
You said you wouldn't leave. You said... I don't remember exactly, but you pinky swore.
I didn't mean to lie. I just screwed up. After Anna broke up with me, I'm sorry. I wish words meant anything. I wish this didn't make it harder for you to trust me now.
You could have at least called something, especially after... You know, after my dad.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone. I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
Who the frick is you?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything. An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation? A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself. This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on. Friends don't lie to each other, even if it means disappointing her again.
Oh gosh.
It's your call.
Oh no.
Okay, I'll see what I can see and all that. Gumshoe it up.
You will?
You make some good points. It doesn't fit. I hate when things don't fit.
Yeah, me too. I might just be, I don't know, crazy or something, but...
You want to know for sure. I get it.
Thanks, Muley. I should go in before my mom misses me. You better get in there, too. Can't hide in your car all night.
I mean, we
Who sees
could.
them hiding out here?
I do. See you inside.
Popo. Ooh, he takes medicine. I guess to calm his nerves, maybe. Journal updated. How do I go back to? Oh yeah. Go inside the bar. Okay, yeah. Everyone knows Nick and I were best friends. Everyone thinks I owe it to him to be here. His daughter Joan goes even further. She thinks I should stay here and investigate her father's death. Our old boss Walter is sure to have something to say too. I won't be able to sneak past him. The same town, the same doubts and contradictions. Face it or escape it. This time, I made a different decision. The temptation to embark on another doomed investigation led to nothing, but pain was too strong to resist. Am I doing this for Joan, for Nick, or for myself? Hold on, guys. Joan Bug Waldron. Of all people I hurt when I left Basswood, Joan is the one who least deserved it. She was just a little kid and my goddaughter, but it's a tough job to be a lonely. It's a tough job to be a lonely kid's only friend. I couldn't hack it, but now that her dad died, things aren't going to get any easier to her. Angry, hurt, stubborn. Hard to believe Joan was the one who nicknamed me Muley. Not that I am looking for an excuse. I made a promise to a child that will break her heart whether I keep it or not. What if she's right about her father's death? What will that do to her, and what if I can't give her the answer she's hoping for? Whew, that's a lot to read. I can barely say it. So far, I love the graphics.
Might as well talk to Walter. I'll have to sooner or later.
This is the Basswood police car. The force has seen better days.
Some of the police force stopped by, which means most of the police force stopped by.
Kara's car. Seems most of the Basswood Jungle Crew is in
Whoever said
attendance.
you can judge someone by their car never met Tara.
Can I go to every car? No, I can't.
Yes, the cat food is under the sink. Yes, yes it is, Mother. Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you, even if I wish the circumstances were different. In times like these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do. Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
Journal updated. Oops. Walter. My old boss at the paper. I'll say he told me everything I know, but given my track record, that wouldn't be much of a compliment. I always thought Walter was the decent sort, the rare breed who truly believes his job is to serve the community. Seeing the old Joker was nicer than I expected. I wonder what the newspaper says.
I haven't read an issue of this paper since I left. I wonder how they've been doing without me.
Local legend. 9 degrees Celsius. Oh, Jesus Christ. Walter Dodson. Earlier this week, our dear colleague Nicholas Waldron passed away in a tragic car accident. He will be set to rest tomorrow at Heaven's Gate Cemetery before his family, friends, and co-workers share a drink at the Coal Miners Haven to honor the memory of a dearly departed friend. Longtime readers were no doubt... I can't read that. Longtime readers will no doubt recognize his name, as there have been days where it was the byline of over half the articles littering this plucky paper. Nick was loved by his family and colleagues. He is survived by his daughter Joan and his ex-wife Kathy. Oh, why was I squinting? I could have just pressed this.
Must have been a hard issue to write.
Digital won't take over here for another decade. Hey, there's still papers here. You don't often make it to the front page of a newspaper with good news. Not even in Basswood. Car crash? Walter did a good job on the obituary. Here we go.
Ugh, I'm not ready for this. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, see? Here we go. La 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 la. Loading, loading.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, Big Shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires. But that mean you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right?
Just really embracing those hick stereotypes, huh, Joel?
Gentlemen. We'll get you good old boys another round.
Mighty kind of you, Declan.
You're not worth it, Higgs. Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, shame that. You watch yourself.
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right?
Need some peanuts. Journal. Attend the wake. Yeah. Ooh, we got new people. Joel. All the miners in Basswood lost their jobs when the mines closed. I should have known that they still think it's my fault. Nothing to do with my... Whew, okay. Nothing to do with awful working conditions and an inhumane management, obviously. And then there's Declan, the cop. Declan's the local law enforcement. I vaguely remember him from school. He used to get into fights a lot, usually to protect smaller kids. No one was surprised that he became a cop. That's cool. Ooh, I got a new stat. Welcome from miners. I confronted the miner who tried to pick a fight with me at the pub.
Walter can be overwhelming
I
at
didn't know you read
times,
Dickens, Ethan?
but he means well.
Not really. You just quoted him a couple of times.
He's owned this
and
bar
I
for
found it
almost a
sounding
decade and still can't afford another employee.
Then you should read Great Expectations. It's a masterpiece, plain and simple.
So I had to throw them all out on their ear, and only then did I realize.
Ah, Samuel, my favorite ex-muckracker. Join us, join us.
How was the funeral?
Wasn't there. Setting up for this.
Everyone came, most of the town, it felt like. A sea of sad, wet eyes. I gave the eulogy. Felt hollow. So hollow. He worked for me for years. For years. My best reporter. What do you even say about him?
Remember that article? Something about stoplights? No one cared, but he did. Months of effort.
Yield signs. He approached each story with his pen like a knight wielding a sword.
It's the small things. Like he always kept his window down. Said cars made him claustrophobic. That's how he stays with us. The little details.
I remember the bar bets about that safe spot at Pac-Man. He got me one night.
Yeah, got me once too. Can't believe it's real.
Enough about Nicholas, enough. Tell me, how have you been, Sam? How have you really been?
I spend all day doing nothing. I don't even count days. They just blur together. Nick's death barely hit me. It was like a pinprick compared to just everything.
Time heals most wounds. Some it just makes worse. Sounds like you need something to pull you out of your rut.
Well, I think I've taken enough of your gents' time.
Go, mingle, circulate, but you must join us for an actual round later. You must.
Ooh, I don't know if I should be picking.
Oh, Walter, can I ask you something?
Questions are the fountainhead of knowledge.
Nick's crash. Was there anything suspicious about it?
I asked myself the same thing. The very same thing. It did seem odd. Young Nicholas, a careful man in all things, including driving. I looked into it myself. You know what I found?
What?
A tragic accident with nothing amiss. I am both relieved and saddened to say.
Ah.
Life is rarely like a crime thriller, and while I don't mind you asking, some might find it a distasteful conversation at a man's memorial. Especially from you.
I'll, keep that in mind.
See that you do, my boy. See that you do.
No one allowed back there but Ethan. I don't know what's back there. Wood carving, supposedly made by Ethan's sister, charred to look like coal. What's up? Hello, hello.
You always did know how to start a ruckus. Can't say I missed that. You always did know how to start a ruckus. Can't say I missed that. You always did know how to start a ruckus. Can't say I missed that.
Hey, Sam, why don't you drink to Nick on the other side of the bar?
Old-timers in general already don't like me, and the article just made it worse.
Dang.
That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine.
She seems too happy.
Put in a lot of legwork on that.
It took reading thousands of public records, but a pattern emerged of willful negligence.
You are a bulldog. A dangerous man to anyone using power to exploit others.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
That seemed pretty interesting. Oh shoot, that's a lot of more people. Ethan. A small town bartender who listens more than he talks. Ethan's bar must be the only prosperous business in Basswood. Walter. With Walter, what you see is what you get. His grief to Nick is sincere. Tara. Tara, the office administrator at Basswood Jungle, is the proverbial weird co-worker. She likes everyone and everything: dinosaurs, romance novels, evangelical TV, conspiracy theories, rice cookies, unusual street names, you name it, she'll talk about it for hours. I thought that was his wife. Maybe I'm wrong. Huge Kirkland. Huge is new in town, but it seems he knows how to fit in. Then again, as the town pharmacist, fitting is part of his job. Still, it's decent of him to have come to Nick's wake. Oh, hi, Kathy.
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce.
Oh, that's his wife.
See, she's taking his death hard. Kathy,
Sam, you actually came.
I know you two haven't been together for a long time, but I'm still sorry.
We hadn't been close in years, but he was my daughter's father. I'll miss him. Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Hard to make promises. I don't do well with those in Joan.
I've noticed.
But I'll try.
Sam, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Uh-oh.
You're a lot like Pac-Man, Sam.
I consume everything in my path.
You find every last bite. The mine closing wasn't your fault. Your investigation just hurried things up. You probably saved some lives, you know.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Muley.
You piece of...
Language.
Is that a wedding ring?
I didn't know you were thinking about marriage.
Oh, it's just... it feels like the right thing to do.
Dad, what's the point of getting married?
It's just one of those things people do, Bug. Here, you can play.
Someone has to show you grown-ups. Video games are the realm of the young.
Have you talked to Anna about this?
That's kind of the point. I'll talk to her about it when I show her the ring.
If you say so. Hey, just remember I'm here, right? If you need anything. Anything but my arcade secrets. Those I'll take to the grave.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy. This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face. Happier times. He was more her best friend than a dad. I wonder who took that picture.
I love these graphics.
Look at us. Those two were a great team. Bug was so small back then.
I mean, yeah, she was a baby, so yeah. Makes sense. I can't click on that one.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood. Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
That wasn't the reason I left town.
Oh, you think it was that girl of yours? You left because the town hated your guts.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way.
Ooh.
Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
If you must know, I still haven't bounced back from when Anna and I broke up.
I think you mentioned she broke up with you. Yeah, but I hear you. Yeah, that's how I ended up in this shit town. Chasing a woman. Yeah, then she left and I got stuck here with 2 kids. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
Uh-oh.
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. I wish that you were staying here.
She has a beautiful voice. She definitely has a beautiful. That was a beautiful. Dennis Gardner. Dennis is the IT guy at the paper I used to work for. I remember him as a bitter and mean-spirited guy, a loner with not many friends in Basswood. So am I. But it doesn't mean we're kindred spirits. Oh, I'm not alone about a lot of people. Kathy. Kathy and Nick married young and divorced quickly. I'm not sure she's ever really lied to me, though I was their daughter's godfather. Or maybe that's just made things worse. I could tell.
Can't believe this whole thing's still working.
Daddy, 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 open your eyes and wake up. The kids and I've been busy, and we got a little something for you that's gonna make you smile all day. Daddy, 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 daddy. But when the lights are out, it's time for me to show you my love. And I got a feeling you've been pleased. So, daddy, 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 sit yourself down.
I don't know if she's saying daddy or something. I don't know. I think she's saying daddy.
I thought it was 4,000.
Nick and I spent so much money on this machine. Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit.
Well, first of all, black don't crack. Look at my mom.
Anna used to play it almost every night. She stopped after her father's accident.
The song Anna played for Nick was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Anna?
Sam! I've missed you. Why'd it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
Well, I'm here now. I'll have to try and come by more often. That's what I'm supposed to say, right? Even if not everyone around here would like it.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
I wish everyone else understood that.
People are scared. Mad. You were easy to blame. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. Started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
You and Nick
Hey, what?
started going out? When did this happen?
A few months ago, he never told you? He asked me to let him be the one to say something. You two had been so close.
He probably tried. I hadn't been answering his calls.
Ah. That's the worst part, right? Anything broken just stays broken now. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
Nick's death. Do you know if he had any enemies? Working on anything dangerous? Whew. Now this is a real can of worms.
This is a wake.
I know that.
Do you? This isn't the time to be digging and pushing. You always do this. You always... I get it. I just... You're still you, huh? You'll always still be you, Sam. I hope you never change, but I can't handle this right now. I'm gonna go home. I hate that his stuff is all over my house. Then drink and cry all night. You do what you need to do. See you around.
Oops.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or two. Or 3. And then I'll go.
That's the guy who got the mine closed.
I can't believe he showed up after what happened.
Mm-hmm. Anna and Nick talk about cliches. The moment I left Basswood, my best friend and my ex get together. Maybe I could have handled that better. Asking probing questions about Nick's death didn't go down well either. One conversation, I've already disappointed Anna again. Yeah, that's my fault. Anna's guitar. Remember when Anna was learning to play the guitar? Getting up early to practice before work is how you used to wake up listening to her plucking chord progressions before bringing her coffee. She was happy then, even if that guitar had its own history of sadness and loss even before today. You never met Anna's mom, and she didn't really talk about her, but the few times she did, it was always how she loved having music in the house. Her mom used to play old folk songs on her guitar, and the two of them would sing along, sitting cross-legged on the floor on the long afternoons of her childhood. Anna lost her mother when she was a teenager, but even in the following years of grief, conflict and escape, she held on to her mom's guitar, even though she never learned to play it. Instead, she left Basswood, went to college, and came back a journalist telling stories of her own hometown. Remember the feature she wrote about that old music shop on Gooseneck Hill? Anna took the assignment when no one else wanted it. Her article didn't rescue the music shop from bankruptcy, but the owner came to thank her personally. He gave her free lessons as a thank you gift, so finally she learned to play.
So tragic what happened to Nick. The details are horrible. They think he didn't die on impact. Instead, he roasted to death. Not enough to damage the bones, but, you know, not a pretty sight. Unless you're into that kind of thing, of course. I didn't mean to be rude, Sam.
It's all right, Tara. I don't like the sight of dead, burned people.
Oh, thank God. I wouldn't want to be rude on a day like this. Poor Sam. Now that Nick is gone, everyone in town hates you. I mean, I don't. Why would I? It's not my job you destroyed. You're not the cause of all my problems. I mean, that's what you did for pretty much all of Basswood, but not to me. So, I don't hate you.
Thanks for the confidence booster, Tara. I'll see you around.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel. Join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Oh, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there. With a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
Oh, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
I don't know. I hadn't spoken to him in almost 2 years. I cut this whole town out of my life, and now it's like I'm a stranger.
This place is in your blood. It's like an old glove. You have to give it time. The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed. Few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Well, it's a good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
I'm the one dwelling on these things.
Wakes get sad. Very sad. Death and drinking is a heady brew.
Still, I'm showing jealousy for a dead man. Not the best look.
Some would say being honest with yourself is the only way to honor friends. How's the family taking it?
Joan and Kathy seem shaken. Kathy has a lot to deal with, now more than ever. Who could prepare for losing a parent? Not a soul. Not a single soul.
Put that down! Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Anything could lose his
I wasn't
license.
doing anything! Don't touch me!
Joan!
Leave me alone. Ugh, you guys are all so stupid!
You do not talk to people that way.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, everyone. She's just so...
That was quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one doesn't take it to heart.
I'll send her a text. Make sure she's gonna be okay.
Holy moly. They're like me and freaking drinking sodas.
Night. I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding.
Who is this?
Even if Joan got inside your head with her whole dad mystery death thing. Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh? Hey, I didn't ask for you to be here. To come back. I couldn't let you miss this. You just showed up. You can't see it now, but the guilt would have eaten you alive. You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress. Fuck the world. Pointless talking, and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable. Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises.
No promises. Hey, I like that song. Raise your glass. Just going in, coming in.
Checkout was at 9. Sir, we need the room.
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9? What happened last night? Oh, my head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what? Ugh, I can't think straight. I need some water on my face. Clear it up.
Oh,
I
don't know if I should be taking these or not.
How many of these did I take? God, what a headache. Didn't even get under the covers. Glad I even made it to the bed. Late for checkout. They can wait a bit more.
Why is it so bright outside? Probably because it's daytime. Maybe. That seemed like a logical response.
Just tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud. At least it won't take me long to get my things. I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel.
You look okay.
I already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt?
If I say face that looks like a stranger, dang.
That's not good. That's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
Okay, things just went. Well, up 0 to 100 real quick.
Sam, be more careful. Breathe. Focus. Find the way to calm down. Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Oh shoot, I did not know. Ah! They're coming! Whoever this is, they're coming after me! I don't know what to do!
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Man, that light is so bright. I can't turn quick enough. I keep running to that same door.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door.
I'm about to die. I can't see. These controls are wonky right here.
Samuel, focus. Focus on anything other than the fear. You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there.
Am I doing good, really? I don't seem like I am.
Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately. Get far away. Don't think. Just go. Far as fast as I can. Hide. It's never happened. Going on. If I run, I'll keep running. I need to face what happened. Answers. Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers. I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead. I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective. There's too many questions about last night. All the obvious answers are bad, but worth knowing. Not all answers are worth knowing. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
Oof. Things are getting good.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea? Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
All right. Security desk stops most casual theft attempts. Family photo.
I remember seeing this before. A long time ago.
Exotic bottle. Oh shoot, that's a lot to read. there was a big celebration at the coal miners' haven the day Ethan took over. He'd worked there for many years as a bartender, and now he owned it. It was a classic American success story, not often seen in Basswood. Man archives? I guess. Modest dreams through hard work. No, archives. Man achieves modest dreams through hard work. Ooh, I cannot read tonight. The bar was packed that night. The whole of Basswood came out to celebrate. Everyone except Celeste, even Evan's little sister. She never showed. Ethan waited for her all night. He planned to share some of that grog with her. It was hardly champagne, but it was the first bottle he bought as the new owner. He saved it for just the two of them, but it was still there on the shelf the next morning unopened. Excuse me. Christina from the cafe said that she saw Ethan and Celeste have a fight the next day. They used to be two peas in a pod as children, she said, shaking her head. Isn't it strange you never got to meet Celeste in all the years you were a regular at the Miners' Haven? It looks like Ethan has kept the bottle after all these years, perhaps to remember the proudest day of his life, or maybe he's waiting for a time when him and his sister will laugh and celebrate together. Oh god, that's a lot of stuff. I admit that packing up and leaving town would make perfect sense, but I can't. Not now, not until I get to the bottom of this. Joan is in that awkward phase when she's a kid, a teenager, and an adult at the same time. Grief isn't helping matters. She feels like there's no one in her corner. When all this update, I did not realize these updated. Tara has no filter. She'd make a terrible spy or serial killer. Or maybe an excellent one. I think a serial killer. Kathy and John's relationship seems fraught with tension. What's the adage about happy families all being the same, while the miserable ones are miserable in their own way? It sure didn't take long for Ethan's family to develop their own brand of unhappiness. Whew, okay. Yo, Brian, thank you for the raid. How did your stream go? How's the game? It's good so far. I'm learning what's happening, because the trailer didn't give away that much when I looked at it. So basically I'm playing Sam, this character that left this town when he was years ago because of a breakup with his girlfriend here. So he left his friend here who just died. So he's back here attending his wake. Supposed to attend his funeral, but he was daydreaming and missed out on time. And then we went to the wake and we got drunk. Woke up. He looked for his shirt and his shirt was all bloody. And now we're trying to find out what happened, because I'm guessing we blacked out. It went good. That's good.
Whoa. What happened here last night? First, look around, figure out what happened.
Alright, I was here drinking. I think that was right here.
I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
Gotcha, you're gonna have to catch the VOD on this. Yeah. So far, it's definitely interesting. I mean, it's so far the controls, graphics, everything is pretty good. Cash register looks intact. Hope all the drinks were paid for, mine included. possibly risky to linger? Any shooting or action? Not yet, but it was kind of hinting at it earlier. This is more like, you know how the beginning of the very first season of The Walking Dead, the Telltale series Walking Dead, it was like no action, mostly at the beginning, just you like interacting with stuff. This is basically how this is starting off. Ethan tried to clean up before or after the incident. Is this episodic? I don't think so, because it didn't say anything about episodes, and the game is like, I think $30, and there's like no season pass or anything, like nothing about saying anything about episodes. So I think this is just a full game.
Did I do this? Sorry, Nick.
Oh shoot! Oh crap! Dang. Do you make important choices? Yes. I made one earlier. Cause Nick is my best friend that died in a car crash, quotation mark car crash, and his little daughter thinks that the crash wasn't an accident. She thinks that her dad was killed. So I had to make a decision to either help her and like investigate everything, or just go like forget about it and like don't do anything about what she said. So I think that was my first big decision there.
These were sent scattering.
And I chose to go into investigate.
Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that?
Am I missing something? I don't know if I'm missing something or am I done here. Oh, this sticky floor dried alcohol could be from spills or a broken bottle. This is weird. Like, last thing I know, I was drinking and then I blacked out. I was in my hotel room, but apparently something did happen here. Yeah, clearly I'm not done. Alright, bro, you gonna get some sleep? Make sure you... Yeah, for sure. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for stopping by. You have a great sleep. I keep forgetting there's the R2 button to make me run faster, walk faster. Have a good rest of your stream, you lurk. Okay, thank you. And I'll talk to you later. At the moment, I'm just lost. Like, it's really not giving me any kind of other information to do here, unless I'm supposed to go in my journal. Oh, shoot. People, they already got, like, decisions made from people already. Reunion with Anna. I made Anna angry and asked questions about Nick's death. So, 57% of people said, okay. So far, I am going along with majority of the people. At least half of the people. Obviously, I'm missing something. Was Moose slightly connected to the fight? Wait, what fight? I can play? No way. Oh crap, I forgot how to freaking play Fat Man. Oh god, this is my childhood. This is my childhood right here. Come here. Ah! Yeah, come back here. Oh no. Okay, I love how this is. Like, this is like... Okay, we're gonna have a little fun here. I still got it. Oh, that's a cherry. I forgot what the cherry did. Oh, shoot, I forgot to go faster now.
I finally beat Nick's high score.
Oh, I beat his high score?
We were here to take it back.
That's cool. I mean, I guess. Dude, that's cool. I like that. Now back to the...
What knocked this clock off the pillar? It seems there was a fight. It could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
Like, if he was into a fight, like, he doesn't have any, like, physical scars or anything, like bruises. Even on his hands. So, I don't know what happened.
He might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
Alright, so I was right here. That's the last thing I know.
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for. Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
Hugh Kirkland, pharmacist. Drink plenty of water, great for headache.
What a mess. Hope this wasn't me.
I can't go in here. Maybe I'm missing something over here? Not sure which of these bottles was the mistake. Probably the first one. Yo, I did have a lot of beers last night. I did. Holy crap, I was freaking goggling them freaking glasses down. Okay. Gather evidence about the attacker. Alright, so I still need to gather evidence. Let me check here again, just in case.
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for.
Yeah, seen that, seen that. I can't interact with that. I am definitely missing something. Let's see, is there anything up here? Already seen that. Oh shoot. What is that? Oh, that's a vent, never mind. Oh shoot.
The flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on.
Most likely by me.
DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me. Could be the same blood that was on my shirt. The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked.
Alright, let's see, can I go back in this room? Yo, I'll probably like the person that's been that's stuck on this one, this scene. I wish it was like The Walking Dead, where they like gave you like hints to where things are. This one, you have to actually walk up to it. But that means it's gonna be a lot of freaking exploring in this game for me, because I'm bad at this kind of stuff. Yeah, I've already played that. Oh.
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all. I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through.
Press R1 to go into the Mind Palace. Alright. I think this is one part I saw in the trailer.
At least I can always count on this place to make sense.
Yay, we get to put puzzles together.
Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways. I have to think it through, find out what really happened. My memory ends here, but there's...
Yeah, I was drinking.
On my own. When someone approached me, I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously. If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was. Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
That's right, I didn't see that. Where did it end? I guess I think it. Oh shoot. What was the question again? Where did it end? I think it ended near. I don't know, cause the jukebox was moved a little bit, but I'd say the stage.
Not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl. That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
Dennis bracelet, Joel cap. Oh my god, dude, this is difficult. I know me and Dennis got into it before, but it wasn't nothing physical. I'm gonna say
It's
Dennis.
Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. I have the complete picture now.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an audience.
Fuck off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex. Hey, who do you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch who...
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here. Meet me later at the...
Alice Bright. Hope I got that right.
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him. You think it's him? I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you don't, well, tell him you're here to apologize about last night. You trashed up his bar and then broke in. Time to leave if you're leaving.
Oh gosh.
You'll want to apologize. Trust me.
God damn. Sam? You're not here to rob me, right?
Ethan, no, I'm not here to rob you.
Oh, good. I won't have to break your legs.
I'm here to apologize about last night.
Ah, I thought that might be the case. Don't sweat it. This place gets busted up once a month.
Sounds rough.
I guess it is what it is. Buy a bar, you gotta run a bar, you know? I'll take cleaning up your dumbass mess over dealing with family any day.
Ethan, did anything weird happen last night?
Well, you and Dennis beat the crap out of each other, and then you left.
Oh, I was right.
I gotta clean it up.
I think. Maybe.
Don't worry about it too much. No one's on their best behavior after losing a loved one. I know I'm not. At least my sister isn't dead. She's just ruining her life. She wants to be called Kayla now.
Ruining her life?
Yeah, living in some commune. Dropped out of school. Life of a heathen.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah, and I feel like she makes most of them. Sam, I got a lot of your mess to clean up. So if you could, leave.
I got places to be anyways. See you around, Ethan.
So I wonder, can anybody form their own hypothesis about what happened, and it be like a different story, or is it like a right answer? Because I felt like I could have said any of those and it would have been different. Like that's one question I have right now. Because I'm pretty sure I was not right on my first try. Come on. I'm usually not right on any of my guesses. Unless this game is like super easy to figure out, or like there's different paths you can choose.
Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration. Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that. Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? Ask around, see if anyone's seen Dennis today. Maybe see if anything jogs my memory. I've heard worse plans. Basswood's small. If Dennis came through Main Street, someone saw him.
I got into a drunken fight with Dennis last night. He made some insinuations against Anna and Nick, especially Nick. Challenged me to follow him somewhere. I'd better find Dennis and put the puzzle pieces back together. It's likely someone in town can tell me where he is. Ethan's old school, believes in manners. Trashing his bar might be forgiven as long as you duly apologize. No wonder he gets along so well with the miners. His family seems to be a different story. Turns out Ethan's little sister doesn't like to be told what to do. I mean, many people don't like to be told what to do. Dennis behaved like a total jerk last night, slagging off both Nick and Anna to me. How badly did I hurt him? That was a lot of blood on your shirt, though. On this shirt. Oh, shoot.
The perfect toy for a kid who only had imaginary friends.
50 cents for 1 minute of escapism. Escapism used to be 25 cents. Yo, I remember you used to have those around. I mean, not those spaceships, but those kind of rides in front of our grocery stores. I used to be riding the horses. There used to be a horse outside. I used to think I was the king of the world back then. Until I actually rode a real horse.
Yo, get out the way.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Asshole.
That's enough.
That is huge. Huge.
Kathy and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them.
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
Drunk.
Honestly, I don't remember last night. You saw me blackout drunk. Not my finest hour.
I would say not. After your barroom brawl, I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys, but you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
How do you figure?
The mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
My mom used to say that all the time. Now she only says it a lot.
Sounds like a wise woman. Listen to her advice. Now, you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
I have to ask, why move here, of all places? You know, here, Basswood. A blink and you miss this town. People move out of Bass, not in.
The town I used to work in had 100 other pharmacies in it. Oh, you'd make sales. But you don't get to know anyone, ever. Plus, if I'm being honest, I always imagined I'd retire in a small mountain town. Samuel, I saw you talking to Walter. Can you ask him something from me?
Sure thing. What is it?
I knew I could count on you. I was hoping the Basswood jungle could run a piece about me. You see, some of the older folks see me as an outsider still.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'll try and remember to ask next time I talk to him.
I really appreciated the chat, but I'm afraid it's time I get back to work. Do come see me again.
Journal updated. Huge. He has a strong opinion on my article, firmly believes it was a good thing, maybe the only one in town. No coincidence he didn't grow up here. Then there's... What's this?
Miner's Day always ends up exactly the same. Relaxing in its constancy.
I guess I gotta walk this way.
Hey, Kathy.
Oh, Sam. What can I do you for?
Dennis hasn't come in today, has he?
Dennis? I haven't seen him since last night. Why? You looking for trouble?
Last night we got into a fight. Like a fist fight.
Really? I'm sorry I missed that. You could both use the thumping. But I left early to go check on Joan. Did you have to say that fantasy about her father being murdered was real?
That's not what I
just want her to be a little girl, not a little Sam Higgs, sneaking around and getting into trouble. And now all she can talk about is how you're gonna prove that she's right. Sorry. I know it's not your fault, but I just don't... I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter. And I feel like I'm losing her. I gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
I mean, what could you do as a cashier?
Help.
Just stand there and look pretty?
Oh, Sam, you here to pick up something for your, condition?
I have a condition?
Yeah, the one that makes you the way you're always so... you? It's all right, of course. I won't tell anyone. I think I might actually have leaky gut. It's where your intestine starts to dissolve, and your half-digested food starts to leak out into your blood.
Why not ask the pharmacist?
And let him know I might have something like that? Ew, he's basically a stranger.
Look, have you seen Dennis?
I saw him yesterday. We exchanged pleasantries. At the wake? Oh, I saw you too. Given his condition yesterday, he might have come in here. You walloped him.
Walloped.
Why not ask the pharmacist? I'll just check the internet when I get home. It'll tell me what to get.
Did she try to get smart with me?
It was nice talking to you, Tara.
Was it?
Did she just use my own joke against me? Okay.
Reminds me of a girl I met. She could only eat chips when she had stomach aches.
I can't believe she used my own joke against me. Why not ask a pharmacist? Why not ask a pharmacist? Oh my goodness. And first of all, I did ask the pharmacist. Thank you. Oh gosh. I wonder, can you save anywhere? Because I'm definitely not going to get through the whole game tonight. Or tonight. This stream. Let's see. Alright. I think we just got to return the menu, but I'm going to continue playing for a little bit. Well, just a couple more minutes so I find out some things. What's this?
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
I was born in Basswood. I was raised in Basswood, though I left for a few years.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave.
Well, I'm just gonna go inside here. The history of Basswood. Have you ever wondered how Basswood got its name and went from a small mining camp to the heart that modernized Boone County? Join us at your favorite town hall and find out.
Remember when this whole celebration used to be twice as big? Back when this town wasn't just a dead horse we all keep kicking. Why do we even bother with this old place? Seems like a ghost town sometimes. Except folks haven't bothered leaving. Now I've gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you? Dear, please, could you help an old doddering woman?
You are many things, but not doddering. Plotting, maybe.
Sam, you shouldn't say such things, even if they're true.
Okay, Muley, for 2 points. What is the name of the pink pony on the animated cartoon show Prancers? The super cool one I was telling you about the other day? You know, my favorite?
Polly. Polly Pony?
No, that's her sister. She's totally different.
Then what is her name?
I'm not telling. What if the card comes up again?
You really like to win, humbug.
All right, coffee for you and hot chocolate for the young... Is that a comic about monsters?
It's about Tardigrade Man. He can survive almost anything. His only weakness is his own emotions. He's based on the microscopic tardigrades. It has 8 legs and can survive star radiation.
Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing a young woman should be reading.
She says she's gonna be an entomologist. What can you do?
I am going to be an entomologist. I'm going to study every bug, especially the crawlies. But tardigrade isn't a bug. It's a microanimal.
Well, good for you. Sounds like just what a young woman like you should be reading.
Mm-hmm.
So, can we play this again tomorrow, maybe?
We can play as often as you want.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Pinky swear? If you break those, you go to hell.
Ooh.
I don't think you're supposed to be using that language.
You can't break this. No matter what.
You're real intense for a kid, you know that?
Say it!
I won't break the pinky swear, no matter what.
And we did, didn't we?
Thank you so much. You're always such a dear.
Say, Christina, have you...
Oh, Sam, it's been years. It really is so nice to see you again.
Yeah, likewise, but...
I wanted to come to the funeral yesterday, but just thinking about it, oh dear.
Now, I know you want to interrupt her, because I want to interrupt her. So eyes on me, buddy. Happy thoughts, deep breaths. Yeah, well, speaking of the...
Poor Joan, losing her father at such a young age. Oh, what a tragedy. I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up. Poor child only has Kathy now, and, well, far from me to criticize or anything, but these last few months, Kathy hasn't been all there, if you know what I mean. Hopefully this tragedy will be a wake-up call for her to be more present. She should take a few weeks off to be with Joan. I know you would never refuse. Don't you agree?
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure if poor Kathy would only ask him for the time... but look at me. I talk and talk and talk, but you had something to say, didn't you?
Have you seen Dennis today?
Dennis? No, it's odd, actually. He usually stops in here Sunday mornings. Like how you and Nick used to come over from the paper with Anna every Friday. You 3 always seem so happy. Oh, but you, Sam, how have you been doing?
It's been, well, you know cruise control? I've been on cruise control.
You might miss it once it's gone. Life rarely lets you coast for long. You look well.
Thank you.
I've been better. Hungover this morning.
You know what's good for that? Coffee.
Coffee.
Know, Christina. Not right now. I gotta go.
Coffee. Coffee. I like how they say that. Coffee. Nicole Lynch, too poor to stay, too poor to leave. It will make a good headline for an article. Anna should write about Nicole. It's a real Basswood story. And then there's Miss Christina. Christina owns Cafe Americano, just across the street from my old office. Anna, Nick, and I used to be regulars. Christina knows everyone in town. She's the gossip hub of Basswood. Serves great coffee with a laughter that can be heard all the way across Basswood. At least it was like that in the olden days. Christina was genuinely kind to me. A sentimental old woman might be the only person in Basswood who doesn't hate me. True. My soul is like your coffee. It's black naturally, but with enough milk, almost drinkable. Yeah, I can read that.
Hey man, thought I knew everyone, but I don't know you.
I used to be a regular a few years ago.
Oh right, you're one of those who skipped town when the mine closed down.
You could say that, yes.
Town ain't changed much since then. Same old boring Basswood. I know most people hate that, but I don't. It's quiet here. It's nice.
So quiet there's no rush hour, I guess.
Right?
Probably a high school dropout. Dang. But he seems content in Basswood. Using graphics and data tables efficient. That's everybody in here. Missing, no reward. I've lost a book by the title of The Grinding Gears. It's the 6th book in the Tardigrade Man series. If found, please leave it Christina. She will let me know. Thank you, Jay. I'm guessing that's Joe? Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna end it right here. I am getting tired. Hopefully it saves. Because it didn't say anything about auto-saving, but at the same time it didn't say it didn't tell me a place where to save, so I'm guessing it is auto-saved. I'm hoping. Let's see. I'm gonna see if it auto saves. Do you really? Any unsaved progress would be lost. Like, is it saved right now? I'm guessing it's saving right now, right? I hope so. Let me just check real quick. I'm gonna check real quick to make sure. Let's see where it did save. See where it lays me off. It'd be perfect if it left me off just as soon as I left the coffee shop. I do have to say the loading is pretty long. Okay, so it does leave me. Okay, that's good. Alright, so yeah. Thank you to everybody that stopped by. I am definitely enjoying this game so far. I'll probably be playing a little of this later tomorrow evening. I know during the day tomorrow, I am probably going to be streaming Dead by Daylight because of the new chapter and everything that's coming out. I'll be playing a few games of that on stream. That's what my plans are, but it could change. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna continue this game either tomorrow, if not tomorrow, the next night, because this game is awesome so far. And it's like, I'm so curious. I'm gonna have to not look at any gameplay, anything else about this game until I finish it, because I don't want to get spoiled. But I think Okay, then we'll cut that down a little bit. I think there's like different paths because, like I said, when I was guessing the fight, what happened, it gave me multiple options. So I don't know if I would have put anybody else except Dennis, would have been wrong. So that's one thing I want to know. But yeah, thank you to Brian, or aka Game Killer. Thank you for the raid earlier. I appreciate it so much. And thank you to everybody that came by, lurked, watched, stopped by for a second. Thank you to Miss Behave, aka Miss Lily, that stopped by earlier. I appreciate it so much. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great sleep, a great night, great day. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.